My next guest, Traci, started smoking when she was just 14 years old. Now she's 43, has a 14-year-old son, and is worried the same smoking pattern will happen with him. Yet she still continues to smoke up to a pack a day.
I've been smoking pretty much my whole life. I started when I was 14 years old when I hung out with a headbanger crowd, and I thought it was cool and I looked older. They all smoked. So here we are. My son's 14 and he is in a band. I see myself in him and it scares me. I do worry about him picking up a cigarette and smoking it one day.
I have felt peer pressure to smoke. Smoking is a huge deal in the band scene, whether to just look cool or that your friends in the band are doing it too. If I wanted a cigarette, I could get it.
After almost 30 years of smoking, now I'm desperately trying to quit. I do worry about heart disease and lung cancer. My biggest fear is not being around to watch Austin grow up, to not be a grandmother one day. I feel like I'm a good mother. I think the only major bad example that I do set is smoking.
My mom is very, very afraid that I might start smoking at my age because that's the age that she started through peer pressure.
I want my son to live a healthy life, and I do not want smoking to be a part of his future. I don't want to see him go through what I'm going through now.
Well, Traci is here, and her son Austin is in our audience. And also joining us is our good friend, Dr. Freda Lewis-Hall, Chief Medical Officer of Pfizer. So welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. Always
So
great
glad
to
to
be here.
see you. Listen, you're still smoking, but you said you would quit smoking last week, right? Yes. After you took a trip?
Yes, I went camping, and I told everyone I was going to quit smoking after my camping trip.
Okay. Did you smoke right before the show?
I did.
Wow. So what's the deal?
Well, I knew I was coming on the show to talk to you about quitting smoking, so.
Yeah.
And I needed a cigarette before I came on the show.
Oh, no, that's not good. Now, there are some pretty startling statistics when it comes to smoking. Freda, fill us in here.
So smoking obviously is just a huge health issue. In the United States, 480,000 people die of smoking-related illnesses per year. That's about 1 in 5 deaths being smoking-related. 9 out of 10 adult smokers tried cigarettes first by age 18. And to carry it further, roughly about a third of young people who start to smoke regularly before adulthood will eventually die from a smoking-related illness like lung cancer or heart disease.
Now, you started at 14. Did you ever intend to become a regular smoker when you started?
Not at all. When I started, I thought it was cool, and I looked grown up, and I got addicted to it.
And so here's the thing. Teens don't start smoking saying, oh, wow, okay, I'm going all the way with it. They think that it can be casual. It looks cool. They're in. Their friends are doing it. So they smoke cigarettes or e-cigarettes. And they think, well, I can just quit whenever I want to. But here's some other startling statistics. Some research has shown us that within only days of starting casual smoking, teens can begin to show the signs of addiction. And further, some teens actually begin to show signs of dependence within 1 day of first inhaling.
1 day?
1 day.
Oh, wow. Now, this is your son, right?
Yes.
Okay, have you smoked at all, Austin?
No, I've been offered a cigarette before by my friends, but I've used my best judgment and said no.
Okay, so, all right. So, congratulations on that. You haven't gotten into the peer pressure, which is a big deal. And, look, the best way to prevent a teen from becoming a smoker is to prevent them from ever starting smoking. And as a mom, you're right to be concerned. I mean, you're right to be concerned. You've seen firsthand the effects of having a parent who smokes combined with peer pressure and how it can influence a child in a negative way because you have been there, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to share something personal with you. We have something in common in this situation. My mother was a lifelong smoker. She started when she was a teen. And she, like you, was determined that I would not smoke, and I did not. I do not. Like him. But she was so busy saving me that she did not save herself.
Like me.
Like you. My mother died the summer of my freshman year of medical school, suddenly of a stroke. And she had tried many times to quit, but it's hard. And so I would like to encourage you to keep trying to quit. It's not unusual, in fact, it's average that someone who successfully quits smoking takes 6 to 9 tries before they finally succeed. I always felt that my mother was 1 or 2 tries from quitting. So I would like to encourage you to see your doctor and a specialist who can work on putting a quit plan together that's right for you, something that you could work with. And we know you already have support, someone who really wants this to happen and will work with you. And of course, there are resources that are available. You can get started with some of the ones that we have on gethealthystayhealthy.com. But I really want you to not have Austin be me later without his mom, doing all the things that you just said, no graduation from medical school, no marriage, no grandchildren, none of that. And you have a chance.
Yeah, it's never too late. And knowing yourself, do you think you'll cave? Would you do better if you had professional help?
Yes, for sure.
Because if you need professional help, I will get you professional help if you will do this. Because let me tell you, that boy wants and deserves his mother to be in his life all the way. Okay?